If you're planning to use a prop tonight, you can go ahead and grab that. It might be a yoga block or something of similar size and substance. Also, if you're feeling like you might want to take some more restorative, I have a yoga bolster, but a large pillow or two will be just as useful. And I think for tonight, we're just going to kind of bring it back to basics. Keep it pretty simple, a little more easy flow. Yeah, we're just going to take it nice and easy, just let ourselves relax and kind of come into our space. So when we're ready, we can go ahead and make our way down to our backs. We're going to choose to stay seated or start in child's pose if we'd like. And just taking a few moments to connect to our breath here. So go ahead and get comfy, maybe choosing to bend those knees, straightening them out if we'd like. Just start to breathe, allowing ourselves to relax, coming into our space, feeling the breath. Feeling the body relax a little bit more with each exhale, becoming heavy on our mat as we let go. We'll get ready to take a deep breath in, really filling up that stomach and reaching that breath all the way to the top of our chest. And exhale, letting it out. Maybe choosing to let it go through the mouth. Deep breath in. And exhaling out. One more time, taking that deep breath. And exhale, letting everything go. Bringing ourselves back to a nice gentle breath. If we have an intention for tonight's practice, we can choose to set that now. Maybe a word or a feeling that we'd like to focus on. Feeling the mind beginning to clear as we let go of worries, letting go of stress, tension, and just energy that no longer serves us. We remind ourselves as we get ready to move throughout tonight's practice that we'll listen to our bodies. We're taking care of any areas, maybe placing a hand on them now, giving ourselves a nice reminder to take extra care. Maybe a few moments of extra love as we get ready to begin our practice. As we're ready, we can inhale, reaching those arms overhead, taking a total body stretch, or making our way down to our backs if we're not already there. And with an exhale, we can draw the knees to the chest, maybe choosing to wrap behind the legs. If we'd like, we can rock side to side, gently massaging the spine. With an inhale, we will reach arms and legs back out, taking that big stretch. And with an exhale, bringing the knees to the chest, or bringing the right leg to the chest, sorry, just the right leg. Let's roll out the ankle here. Going the opposite direction. And inhale, reaching arms and leg out. And exhale, left leg in. Rolling out the ankles. And going the other way. Inhale, reaching arms out and leg out. And exhale, bringing both legs to the chest for a nice little hug. Maybe choosing to rock side to side here if we'd like. We'll pause in the middle. Bringing our hands up to the sides at a T position. With an exhale, we'll let them fall to the left side, that right shoulder pressing towards the floor. If we'd like, we can maybe pull that left leg down a little bit more, continuing that twist. We're going to be looking over to the right side, taking that twist into our neck. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, coming back to the middle. And with an exhale, letting the knees fall over to the right side, that left shoulder pressing towards the floor. And maybe turning the head over to the left as we continue to breathe. Inhale, coming back to the middle. Maybe choosing to hug those legs again. Maybe lifting up that head here if we'd like. And with an exhale, we can relax, letting our feet come to our mat. Knees lining up with the hips. Our feet about 4 to 6 inches from our butts. Our hands sliding next to our hips, palms pressing into our mat. Inhale, lifting the legs up, squeezing the glutes. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale as we lower down, sliding our hands behind our hips, bringing our knees back to our chest. And from here, making little circles with our legs. Just gently opening up the hips here. And going the opposite direction. From where we are, pausing in the middle. We can choose to roll to one side to push ourselves up to a seated position, or choosing to rock ourselves all the way up. We'll come to meet in a nice easy seated pose. Sitting nice and tall, working to stack our shoulders over our hips. Inhale, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale, bringing the hands to heart center. Taking a breath here. And exhale, letting out. Inhale, sweeping the arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale, hands come in heart center. And taking a nice cleansing breath here. From where we are, let those hands float to our legs or down by our sides. Warming up our neck a little bit and our shoulders. Looking up towards the ceiling, feeling that stretch along the front side of our neck. And then slowly bringing our gaze down towards the floor. Coming to the middle, bringing our head into neutral alignment. And then turning our head over to the right side. Looking past our shoulder. And then slowly turning our head and our gaze over to the left side. Coming back to the middle. Tilting our right ear towards the shoulder. Maybe pressing that left hand towards the floor, or we can gently pull with our right arm onto our neck. And coming back to the middle. And tilting our left ear towards our left shoulder, maybe choosing to assist with the hand or pressing that with our left hand or pressing our right hand towards the floor. Bringing our head to the middle. Releasing the hand if we have it over our head. And we're going to drop our chin towards our chest. And from here, we're just going to rock a little side to side. Taking it slow, feeling that purposeful movement. When you're ready, bringing the head to the middle first, and then lifting up, stacking that head over the shoulders. Inhale, squeezing the shoulders up towards the ears with a good squeeze. Exhale to release, letting them roll back and down. One more time, inhale up to squeeze, and exhale to release. Good. From where we are, let's make our way to our tabletop. Bringing our hands underneath our shoulders and our knees underneath our hips. With an exhale, pushing the breath out, rounding through the spine all the way to the top of the head. And then inhale, reaching that chest forward, flipping our sit bones towards the ceiling, finding our cow. Exhale, rounding the spine into cat. And inhale, coming into cow. And just flowing with our breath between these two poses. Feeling that space forming between each vertebrae of our spine. Feeling that light, positive energy flowing through us. As we work to push out negative thoughts from our mind. Let's take one more through each pose. Returning to our flat back tabletop. Exhale, sitting to our heels, finding our child's pose. Arms can be extended out in front of us with our forehead resting on the mat. Or maybe we're choosing to stack those hands, resting our forehead here, or on a block or another prop if we have one with us. Relaxing here in child's pose. Maybe choosing to roll that head a little side to side, giving our forehead a little massage. Relaxing here. Truly being grounded into the earth. Let's inhale, coming back up to our tabletop. Working to lengthen the spine now. Moving into spinal balance. In tabletop, we're working to pull that belly button towards our spine, creating that nice flat back. And we're going to reach the right foot back, press pressing those toes towards the floor, flexing that foot, and then reaching that left hand forward as if we were shaking someone's hand. Exhale with control, reaching arm and leg together back to where we started. And then inhale, reach the opposite side. Exhale, coming in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, in. And again, we just flow with our breath between these two sides. Working one breath to one movement. Feeling that control. Core strong. Stabilizing. And imagine that we're balancing a glass of water on the small of our back. So now we're reaching that leg nice and high. It's a nice straight line from our fingertips all the way out to our heel. Let's take one more on each side. With an exhale, we can release back to our child's pose. Maybe choosing to add some wrist rolls here. You are welcome to take child's pose at any point in tonight's practice. Take it as recovery, to restore, to connect back to our breath. With an inhale, we'll come back up to our tabletop, and we're going to either tuck the toes to find a nice plank, or maybe choosing to keep the knees down, finding our kneeling plank. When we're ready with an exhale, lifting those hips up towards the ceiling, finding our downward facing dog. Pressing through the feet and the hands to lift those hips, lengthening the spine, pressing the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe choosing to alternate the heels here, doing that stretch along the back side of our legs. Maybe getting a few more ankle pops out if you're like me. Pressing both heels towards the floor, doing that length in our spine. You can also keep those knees nice and soft. Feeling that continued line in your downward dog. When we're ready, we're going to look to our hands, walking our feet to our hands, and slowly rolling ourselves all the way up to standing. Taking our time, working through each vertebrae of our spine. Stepping up to the top of our mats. Bringing those feet hip distance apart, palms facing forward, finding our mountain pose. Nice deep breaths here, maybe choosing to close the eyes if we'd like. With an inhale, reaching the arms overhead. Exhale, coming through heart center. Inhale up. Exhale through. Inhale up. Exhale through. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold, hinging from the hips, soft knees as we lower towards the earth. And slowly rolling ourselves up. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Rolling up. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. From here, we inhale to halfway lift, finding flat back, hands coming to the shins or the thighs. Exhale to release. From here, we can roll up or maybe scooping those arms out to the sides as we squeeze the glutes on an inhale. Exhale, pushing the hips back, finding our chair. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to release. Rolling up or reverse one dive. Inhale. Exhale, chair. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, completely releasing here. Arms can hang long. The head relaxes, neck and shoulders relax.
We can keep soft knees, continuing to support the upper body. Maybe if we'd like, we can sway a little side to side. We're choosing to grab the elbows, lengthening the spine, or swaying here. Slowing that body to relax. Letting gravity lengthen our spine. And as we're ready, we'll start to slowly roll up. Good. We're going to move through our sun salutations to finish up our warm-up. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot stepping back to our lunge. Left foot stepping back to downward dog. From here, we inhale forward to plank or kneeling plank. We can exhale, lowering all the way down. Inhale, lift elbows tight up through cobra. And exhale back to downward dog. Left foot stepping forward to our lunge. Right foot coming to meet. Inhale, squeezing those glutes coming up. Exhale to chair. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Left foot stepping back to our lunge. Right foot stepping back to downward dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot stepping forward to our lunge. Left foot coming to meet. Inhale up. Exhale, chair. Couple more times. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Right foot stepping back to our lunge. Left foot stepping back to downward dog. Inhale forward to plank or kneeling plank. Exhale, lower down. Elbows staying tight. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward to our lunge. Left foot to meet. Right foot to meet, I'm sorry. Inhale up. Exhale, chair. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Left foot stepping back to lunge. Right foot downward dog. Inhale forward to plank or kneeling plank. Exhale all the way down. We're moving through chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward to our lunge. Left foot to meet. Inhale up. Exhale, coming to chair, holding here. Option to bring the hands to heart center. Pulling the belly button in. Creating that line from the top of our head all the way out through our tailbone. Shoulders pulling back and down. Breathing here. Inhale to bring it up, straightening the legs. Exhale to release. Good friends, go ahead and get a sip of water. Maybe take off any layers if we need to. We're starting to feel a little warm. Put my mat back just a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and open up that chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bringing them behind us. Opening, lifting up towards the ceiling. Pressing those hands towards each other. Maybe choosing to interlace those hands and reaching from our shoulders first. And then straightening our arms. Continuing that chest opener. Always remembering to breathe. Exhale to release. Let's go ahead and take a few shoulder rolls. Going the other way. Taking our side bends. Bringing those feet right underneath our hips. Pressing through all four corners. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, right arm to our side. Inhale, reaching opposite directions with our hands, nice and tall. And then exhale, side bending over to that right side. Can add an arm variation at the hip for support. Maybe out to the side as a test of strength. Or staying all the way down. Breathing here. Inhale to come to the middle. And exhale, left arm to our side. Inhale, reaching opposite directions. And then exhale, side bend towards the left. Feeling the stretch along the right side of our body. Maybe choosing to add an arm variation to the hip. Or out to the side again if we'd like. Taking it where your practice is. Breathing here. arms up. Exhale to release. Good. Bring the feet back to hip distance apart, facing the front of our mat if we weren't already doing so. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to release. And stepping back to our plank. Holding here. Staying connected to that breath. With an exhale, slowly coming down. Inhale, lifting up, pulling those shoulders back and down through cobra. And exhale, back to our downward dog. That right there is our little yogi flow. You can always jump into that whenever we'd like. You can always rest in downward dog or child's pose as often as we wish. Inhale the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bringing that knee to the chest. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to chest, transferring that weight over the hands. Inhale up. And exhale, stepping that leg through to our low lunge. Hands coming on either side. Dropping the knee down, letting those hips sink forward. Option to come to our fingertips or a block. Maybe reaching the arms all the way up. Can inhale, adding a little chest lift here if we'd like. Exhale, coming down. Tucking those left toes under as we come back up to our low lunge. And from here, we're going to stand up to our warrior one, turning that left foot out at 45 degrees. Hips pointed towards the front of the mat. Arms up. Shoulders pressing down. Option to come at heart center if we're taking care of shoulders or our back today. Checking that our right knee is over our ankle. From here, we inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down to hold here. Inhale up. Rotating that left foot so that now we're parallel or perpendicular. And exhale, coming into our warrior two. Lining heel to our arch. And pressing that right knee towards our pinky toe. Feeling the strength in those shoulders. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down to hold here. Breathing, checking our alignment. Now let's turn that right palm towards the ceiling. Inhale to bring it up, finding reverse warrior. Left arm resting on our left leg. Inhale into warrior two. Bending into our right leg, bring that elbow down. Left arm reaches up for side angle. Your choice if you wish to take extended side angle tonight. Inhale, straightening that right leg up. Exhale, coming down to our warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior one more time. Optional half bind, reaching those left fingertips towards the front of our right hip. Continuing to breathe. Inhale through warrior two. Exhale to side angle or extended side angle. Inhale, coming up, straightening that right leg, pulling the hips back to the left side. Reaching that right arm over. Exhale, dropping down, finding our triangle. Stacking the left shoulder over the right. Feeling that stretch in our inner thigh as if we're pressed up against a wall. Exhale, turning over that right leg, coming back down through our low lunge. Hands coming on either side. Stepping back to our downward dog. Moving through our yogi flow, or maybe choosing to rest tonight. Inhale forward, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale back. Maybe choosing to take that a couple more times, or maybe we're just resting in downward dog or child's pose. Maybe take in one more flow or two more breaths. And from where we are, we will find our downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee coming to the chest. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale up. Exhale, bringing that knee to the chest and stepping between the hands to find our low lunge. Hands coming on either side. Or we're choosing to take it to a block or fist for wrist. Stacking that left knee over our ankle. Lowering the right knee down, letting those hips sink forward. Maybe choosing to press through that left heel to come up to our fingertips. Or maybe reaching those arms up. We can inhale to take a little chest lift here. Exhale, folding over our leg. Right toes tucking under as we come back to our low lunge. As we're ready, stepping up to our warrior one. Right foot turns out at 45 degrees. Hips pointed towards the front of our mat. Arms coming up as the shoulders press down. Stacking that knee over our ankle. Always have the option to bring those hands to heart center here. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Holding here for 2 breaths. Inhale, up, and then turn that right foot towards the side as we exhale, coming into our warrior two. Again, feeling that length from our shoulders, gazing past the tip of our middle finger, and pushing that left knee towards our pinky toe. Inhale, straighten the leg as the arms come up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more time. Left palm flips towards the ceiling. Inhale, coming back to reverse warrior. Inhaling to warrior two, bringing that left arm, elbow to our thigh, reaching that right arm up to find our side angle. Or maybe choosing to take extended side angle on your own. Inhale up, straighten that left leg for a breath. Exhale, lower down to warrior two. Left palm flips again. Inhale to find reverse warrior. Optional half bind, wrapping those right fingertips towards the front of our left hip. Inhaling through warrior two. Exhale, coming back to side angle or extended side angle. Inhale, coming up, straightening that left leg, pulling the hips back into our right hip, reaching those arms over, dropping down to find our triangle. Left hand coming to shin, ankle, foot, maybe to our blocker to the mat, as we stack that right shoulder over our left, feeling the stretch into our inner thigh. Exhale, turning our upper body over our left leg as we come back to our low lunge. With an exhale, stepping back to our downward dog. And from here, we can choose to take our yogi flow, or maybe choosing to rest tonight. Coming back to that breath. Maybe choosing to flow a couple more times, or resting for a few more breaths. we are, meeting in downward facing dog. Looking to our hands, walking or jumping, feet to hands, and slowly rolling up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, letting them come to our sides. Inhale up. Exhale, we take a little halfway lift, reaching that chest up towards the ceiling, arms finding goalposts at 90 degrees. Inhale up. And exhale, forward fold. Allowing ourselves to hang here, releasing the head, releasing the neck and the shoulders. Just being heavy. Maybe choosing to sway side to side or grabbing the elbows. And slowly rolling up. Good. We're going to take tree pose for a short balance tonight before we take a little bit more of a restorative ending. So from where we are, I'm going to turn to you guys just a little bit so I'm face on. So we're going to press all of our weight into our left leg and then turning our right toes 45 degrees from where we are. Hands come to heart center to start. And then from here, we're going to bring that right foot to our trunk. Maybe we're just working on the tap, on that single leg balance. Maybe we're going to work to hold that foot to our leg, whether it's at the ankle, maybe the calf, or maybe we're all the way up into the thigh. We're just working to not press any direct pressure on our knee joint. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do this here tonight. We'll see. Find a fixed point in front of you, about 4 to 6 inches in front to look at. I suggest not the camera, because I'm going to be wobbling. Core is strong. When we're ready, we can inhale, reaching up, growing the branches of our tree. And it might take different shapes, different forms. We're falling over, have a little fun with it. If we'd like an extra challenge, we can try closing the eyes. And just watch we're not sinking into our left hip. We really want to still pull up tall and strong here. Feeling that peace here as we're strong like a tree. With an inhale, we'll bring those hands together through heart center, and exhale, releasing the leg. Go ahead and shake that left leg out, maybe both, and we'll get ready for the other side. All right, this time we put our weight into our right leg, left toes turning out towards the side. Tall and strong, feeling rooted through the foot, but tall through our head. Hands finding heart center. Go ahead and find that fixed point to look at. And then working to bring our left foot to our right. Again, maybe we're just working on that little balance, tapping those toes down. Or we're finding a low spot for that left foot to find the right. Or maybe if we'd like, reaching high above that knee, pressing that left foot into the right leg, and then pushing that right leg back into that left foot, creating some opposition there. Tall in our hip. And we're ready, inhale, we're reaching those arms up to find our tree. Again, might take different shapes, different form, even from the right side to the left. Staying tall in that hip, squeezing those glutes. Maybe choosing to take that extra challenge, closing the eyes. We might even find that it's a little windy in our forest today. That's perfectly okay. Inhale, bringing those hands to heart center, and exhale to release. Go ahead and shake it out. Nice job, everyone. All right. Coming back to facing the front of our mat if we weren't already. And as we get ready to move towards the end of class tonight, like I kind of said at the beginning, if you have a big pillow or maybe two nearby, I'm going to show you some restorative stuff. So totally up to you if you'd like to take practice in that. So bringing our feet hip distance apart again. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Soft knees as we come down towards our mat. We're going to take a nice stretch into our hands and our forearms. So for some of us who might really need to bend our knees here, we're going to go ahead and tuck those hands kind of under our feet. So you're going to slide your fingertips towards the arch of your foot and kind of let the ball of your foot press through the heel of your hand, feeling that stretch. Again, might need some really bent knees supporting the upper body here, but feel that stretch in the hands. Maybe play with some weight placement. Feeling that stretch here. We call this one gorilla. Kind of obvious as to why. And as we're ready, we can lift one hand out and then the other. Let's take a nice inhale, halfway lift here, lengthening that back. And exhale, we'll release again. We're going to take a little neck traction today. You do not have to participate in this if you don't want to. If you're choosing not to, you can just come back to your hang. We're going to take that neck traction. We're going to interlace the hands behind our head and tucking the pinkies where our head meets our neck, right under our occipital bone, as we call it. Interlacing those fingers and pointing the thumbs down our spine. We can hug that head and then gently pull with gravity, working our head towards the ground. Keep it gentle, letting gravity do most of the work. Exhale, we can release those hands, bringing them down to our mat, bending our knees, and stepping back to our downward dog. You can really bend those knees, pushing those hips up towards the ceiling. Maybe choosing to pedal out the heels one more time. We'll inhale that right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bringing that knee towards our chest, and then dropping that knee behind our right wrist, lowering down into our pigeon. Inhale, bringing ourselves tall, and maybe choosing to stay here. Otherwise, if we'd like, we have the option to fold over to the elbows, maybe resting our head on our hands or a block. Breathing here. Coming back up to our hands, tucking the left toes under. Exhale, stepping back to our downward dog. Inhale the left leg up this time. Exhale, bringing the knee towards the chest, and then dropping that knee behind the left wrist. Lowering down into our pigeon. Again, inhale, lengthen. Choosing to stay here, or maybe exhale, folding over to the elbows for a block, or whatever prop you might be using. From here, we'll come back up to our hands, and we're just going to fall over to that left butt cheek as we bring the legs around. Go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together as we work to find our butterfly. Grabbing the ankles. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, hinging forward, reaching the crown of the head. Maybe gently pressing with the elbows. Again, this is more about length in our spine than it is about rounding and reaching that forehead towards our legs. With an exhale, we can release, bringing the knees together and extending the legs out in front of us. Sitting nice and high on those sit bones. Inhale, lengthen, reaching out towards the ceiling. And exhale, forward folds. Rolling ourselves up, maybe choosing to shake out those legs. Inhale up, And exhale, fold again. If we can reach our feet, wrapping on the outsides of those feet to pull evenly that stretch through the backs of the legs. Exhale to release, shaking it out. We're going to go ahead and move back to a tabletop position. If you have a bolster or a pillow, or maybe it's a block, we're going to go ahead and just put it right in between our legs. So we're going to move into a nice supported child's pose here. So again, toes can come together if we want to widen those knees towards the edges of our mat, taking a wider child's pose. We're going to use the support of our pillow. As we exhale, reaching those hips back towards our heels, and letting our body rest on our pillow, choosing one cheek to rest on. And just let your body be heavy on your pillow, relaxing fully, letting go, feeling that support as if it was a nice little hug. You can close the eyes, just focusing on our breath. Feeling that gentle stretch in our hips and maybe in our back. Inhale, coming all the way up to tabletop if we'd like. Just take a little break. And we're just going to switch over to the opposite cheek. Still taking rest in our child's pose. Just feel that support from our bolster or our pillow. Or even if we're not using a prop, just grounding ourselves in our child's pose. Feeling the breath, feeling that support. That comforting feeling. Breathing here. And we'll inhale, coming up, walking our hands towards our legs, moving our pillow or bolster or whatever prop it is off to the side, and flipping back over to our butts. This time we're going to bring our pillow or our bolster or even our block behind us. And we're going to line it up so it's right against our hips. And from here, this is going to be a nice chest opener, especially for a lot of us that are feeling that we're more closed off these days, whether it's a subconscious feeling or just from being at the computer or our work area. So we're going to go ahead and lift up. Feet are nice hip distance apart. And as you're ready, you're just going to slowly lower yourself onto your bolster or your pillow. Maybe letting those arms come out to the sides. If it's a little bit much on your back, on your low back, always have the option to bend those legs. That'll help take a little bit of that pressure off. And just feel the support here underneath our backs, underneath our spine. The chest opening, our heart center opening. Maybe we're closing our eyes. And as we're laying on our backs, whether we have a prop or not, our arms are out to the sides, closer to a T position compared to final resting pose. Let's go ahead and take a nice inhale in and just invite that light, that loving light into our bodies. Feeling it flow all the way down to our toes. Inhaling and inviting love in. Feeling that gratitude for ourselves. That love for ourselves. For we've done an important thing today and taken time for ourselves, for our yoga practice, a nice break from the real world. We're just breathing here, allowing ourselves to relax. Maybe taking one more breath as we invite that loving light into our heart center. You can open those eyes if they were closed. You got just a taste of Shavasana. We're not going there quite yet. You can work ourselves up. And this time we're going to take a hamstring stretch actually. You can always take that supported back position for your full Shavasana if you'd like. So let's come down to our backs, bringing those knees to our chest. Maybe choosing to rock side to side here. Fully grounding ourselves now if we were using a pillow before. And we're going to bring that left leg down to our mat, whether it's bent or straight. And then pressing the heel of that right foot up towards the ceiling and interlacing the hands behind our leg, just not behind our knee. Feeling that stretch, that left leg relaxed. As we start to gently pull our right leg towards our head. Feeling that stretch along the back side of our leg. Relax and breathing here. I'm sure a lot of us are feeling some tightness in the legs. If you're like me and been sitting a lot. Exhale to release. Letting the right leg come down to our mat or with a bent leg. And then bringing that left leg towards our chest, flexing the foot, and pressing that heel up towards the ceiling as we interlace the hands behind the leg. Again, just not behind our knee. Working to relax the right leg as we gently pull on the left, pull it towards our head. Breathing here into that stretch. And with an exhale, we'll release that left leg, lowering down to our mat. Bringing both legs towards our chest. Maybe choosing to rock side to side. And we'll take our happy baby pose, feeling that final stretch into our back and into our hips. So flexing those feet, grabbing the outsides of those legs, wrapping around the balls of our feet, and then pressing those heels up towards the ceiling, plugging our knees towards our armpits. We can choose to rock side to side here, massaging that spine some more. Maybe we're going to straighten one or both legs at a time. Just take a few moments to be childlike and playful. Continuing to breathe. And with an exhale, we will release. Moving into final resting pose. If you'd like, you can come to your mat, legs stretched out in front of us, palms turned, lifting up towards the ceiling. Or maybe we would like to take neutral bridge with our block. Or maybe we're going to bring that pillow back into play. Coming back to that pillow behind our hips, position we were in before. You could also have the option of moving to a wall and taking legs up the wall. Whatever your body is calling for you to relax today. And bringing our attention back to our breath. Choosing to close the eyes if we'd like. Feeling our body becoming heavy on our mat. stomach inflates. And we exhale to release any tension or negative energy that we might be holding on to that no longer serves us. Nice whooshing exhale if we'd like, giving that final release. As we practice with our heart opener, inhale, bringing that loving light in. And as we exhale, we're feeling it flood all the way through our body, all the way to our fingers and our toes. If our mind begins to wander with thoughts, as that's something completely natural to us, know that it is okay. We acknowledge that they're there right in front of us. And then we'll let them float on by, just like the clouds floating by on a sunny day. Bringing our attention back to our breath. Ourselves moving deeper and deeper into relaxation. Feeling the full benefits of today's practice. The connection between our mind, our body, and our breath. Today, you chose to take this time to love yourself, making yourself a priority, valuing your time and your worth. Take a moment of gratitude for yourself. As we're ready, we can start to deepen our breath, bringing full awareness back to ourselves. Maybe giving the fingers and the toes a little wiggle. As we start to waken ourselves back up, maybe rolling the wrists and the ankles. Bringing movement and blood flow back into our bodies. When we're ready, we can inhale, reaching overhead, taking a total body stretch. Feeling that full length throughout the body. And with an exhale, we can bring the knees to our chests, wrapping ourselves in a nice hug. Again, another moment of love and gratitude for ourselves. And when we're ready, we can make our way to a seated position. Whether we choose to roll to one side or rock ourselves all the way up. Coming into a nice, easy seated pose. Inhale, reaching the arms overhead. And exhale, hands coming to heart center. Bowing our heads to our hearts. I honor the light and love that's in both you and me. Namaste.